Good evening. Tonight on a very special Late Late Show, we're going to look at marriage and relationships. You know, marriage and relationships can be very difficult.
The hell?
Let's try to do Dr. Phil. Can you do Dr. Phil?
Yeah, I could do Dr. Phil.
All right,
sure.
yeah. All right, say this in Dr. Phil language. Marriage and relationships can be very difficult.
Marriage and relationships are very difficult.
All right. Now, when I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name and who you're married to.
My name is Eric, and I am married to Sue.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Sue, and I'm married to Eric.
Now, I see you're holding hands. Is that because you're afraid of me? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just an award-winning late-night TV personality. Now, the thing is, Eric and Sue, you don't mind me calling you that, do you?
That'll be all right.
Okay. Well, I noticed, because you were sitting in different seats apart from each other. It's like almost like you were having some kind of marital rift. How long have you kids been married?
6 years.
6 years, yes.
Ah, the 6-year thing. Where did you meet?
We met in San Jose, California.
Correct.
That's right.
What do you do for a living, Eric?
I work in aerospace.
Good for you.
Thank you.
What do you do, sir?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, that's good. So you're like good people.
We try.
What on earth are you doing here? I can't help but notice, Sue and Eric, that Sue's hand is suspiciously close to your genitals, Eric.
We're very happy.
But you're married, so no one in America is going to be corrupted by that. I'm having a thing with CBS right now. They're having apparently I'm corrupting America. One insomniac at a time. Now, in order to save your marriage, we've decided to send you to a swanky Hollywood restaurant at the expense of CBS. What is it? Sure, that's the one. Yeah, Beverly Hills Housewives. That's Lisa Vanderpump. She's the one she's named after the penis enlargement thing. Lisa Vanderpump. Yes. See, it's a great restaurant though. That's where you can get fish or meat. Well, I think we all learned something about relationships, didn't we, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you are.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the City Simplicity Card. Go to city.com/simplicity to apply. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. See, that's finally stopped them clapping. If they go like that,
Yeah.
they can't be clapping. That saves their hands. This is to I want to get America's hands back to work. Come on, everybody, feel the burn. You want to have the hands you had as a young girl.
Wow, you're like the Richard Simmons.
I'm the Richard Simmons of hands. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give you a hand, America. Hey, come on!
Yeah.
Come on! Come on! Do you believe this?
The hell, man?
Come on! I can't believe America would love that joke. And you're beeping that joke out. You're trying to destroy me. All right, then. You just have to imagine the joke that I made by doing this. Yeah! It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes. It is Friday. Friday. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's been an award-winning week for Jeff and I. Well, me mostly, but Jeff a little bit. But the big thing that's happening this week, of course, was the rumors that Justin Bieber is dating Miley Cyrus. I'm like, girl! Justin Bieber dating Miley Cyrus. I'm like, wow. They'd make a lovely couple. I can totally picture that adorable young girl dating Miley Cyrus. Hey! No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke. And all the believers are mad at me again. They're like, actually, they don't do that. They do like junior turkeys. They're like, we hate you, old man. I know. Big movie opened today, though. I'm very excited about Man of Steel. You get the poster for Man of Steel? Oh, come on, that's Buns of Steel. That's the video I exercise to. I do that, and then I do my hands.
Wow.
Feel the burn in my hands and my buns. Well, you know, when I say I exercise, I mean, of course, masturbate. Do we have the poster? Come on! Oh, that's okay?
What the hell, man?
You're very inconsistent with your censorship. I mean, really, some things are like, you know, I can corrupt America sometimes and I can't corrupt them other times.
What the hell's going on over
I don't know. Anyway, if you get the real poster for Man of Steel, there it is. Now, look at that. There's Superman walking out of what looks like a big frosty vagina.
Oh, yeah.
Come on! Oh, is that right? Okay, good. By the way, Frosty Vagina is the name of a horrible Christmas song. I don't know if you've ever...
That's a good one.
It's really bad. Frosty.
Frosty.
We should save that for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to be on the air at Christmas. Anyway, people in Hollywood are saying Man of Steel could make $100 million this weekend. Now, to give you an idea of how much that is, take the amount of money that the new Will Smith movie made and add $100 million. Oh, come on, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Now, in Man of Steel, Superman is played by Henry Cavill. Do we have a picture of Henry Cavill? There he is. Good for you, Henry. I think he's been doing the buns of steel. On his front buns.
My. Sexy.
He could melt the frostiest of... Well, never mind. And then I saw Superman and I was... What? He's very upset.
Come on, man.
He's very upset, but we're not saying the actual words, so what can you do? We're just going... He's blushing. I think he's blushing. Yeah. I can't tell in the dark. Anyway, Henry Cavill, the new Superman, a terrific actor, but he's British. And I first heard that a buff British dude was playing Man of Steel. I thought, well, good for you, Madonna. But now, I'm not sure why all our iconic American figures are being played by foreigners. You get a Superman from Britain, a Batman from Britain, a Spider-Man from Britain, a president from Kenya. Come on!
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't be absurd.
Yeah.
You know, Henry Cavill was actually born in the Channel Islands between England and France, and he was born on the island of Jersey. Now, Jersey is very different from Jersey here in the United States.
Right.
In British Jersey, you know, the people are like, I say, dude, gym, tanning, and laundry. Ah. Now, as far as I'm concerned, though, really, is the Superman's the Superman when you were growing up. So for me, Superman is always going to be Christopher Reeve. He was always be the best Superman, just like Sean Connery will always be the best James Bond. For me, for me. I'd love to see Superman played by Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah.
He could just shave an S into his chest hair.
Yeah.
And then it'd be just like, these are not the red underpants. I just shot on some strawberries. Please don't. Please don't.
You just what on some strawberries?
I better not say it again. Things are a little frosty over there.
No, is that right?
Yeah, I don't know what frosty. Yep, still smoking my pipe, everybody. What do you think?
Oh, that's the pipe you've been smoking since you won that award.
Yeah, that's right. I've won an award, so now CBS are powerless over me. Now I've won an award, they're terrified of me.
It's all gone to your head now.
Yeah, it has. I've gone crazy with power. Frosty. How are you over there, number two? I call him number two because he's a horse and he leaves a lot of it lying around.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
I improvised a piece of comedy using my pipe and poo.
Nothing can stop you, man.
Nothing can stop me now. Even all the gods with their so-called powers couldn't make me go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the big Friday night show, where we are going crazy.
Things
right?
are out of control,
We're
man.
out of control, and I'll tell you why. Why?
Because it's Superman.
Whatever you do, don't do that thing we did earlier that we were told if we do it anymore, they'll cut it out.
I understand.
Although I don't know how they can do that because it's live.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening right now.
In your region. By the way, when I say in your region, I in no way mean your genital region.
No.
Because that, of course, would be corrupting for you. So apparently you can't be trusted, even though you own a TV. We're concerned that if I say something rude, you'll go out and go crazy and stuff.
Yeah, because you're helpless and can't make your own decisions in life.
We're saying the opposite of what's true for satirical reasons. Imagine this is a giant thing. What time is it, Jeff Peterson?
Well, I'll tell you, it's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who, during the break, had a job that required his hand. I got around it.
Don't. Look, every every time you applaud, it draws attention to stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing happened here, did it?
No. Just talking.
You want to do a jingle for me?
Oh, I'd love to, yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Don't draw attention to it. This is from Lars in Borlange in Sweden. Wow, I didn't know whether CBS went out in Sweden. They got CBS in Sweden? Oh, computer theft.
What the hell, man? Did you say computer theft?
How come he gets a da-da and I get a ding? That doesn't make sense. I want a da-da, not a ding.
No, you get a ding and I get a duda.
Correct. Yeah. All right, Lars in Berlin, Sweden said, Dear Craig and Jeff, I'm trying to be sweet.
Yeah, hello there.
Hello. Dear Craig and Jeff, do you ever think it would be nice for Jeff Peterson and Secretariat to hang out together during the show?
We would like this very much.
Yeah, you're going too far with the Swedish thing. Yeah, sometimes we do that at the end. Secretariat comes over and we all stand together at the end. You should probably watch the show to the end.
Jerks.
I can't. I've got stuff to do. I have to pickle my fish. Craig, does pickle your fish, is that some kind of weird sex thing? Yes. But what are you going to do? Because I've got my pipe, which means I'm uncensorable. No? Jeff?
Yeah, well, you're a major award winner. You deserve to smoke the pipe.
This is from Alicia in Sparta, New Jersey, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, my younger sister Lena, who is 8, thinks Jeff is alive. What should I tell her? You should tell her she's not allowed to watch this show. Every time I hear about a kid watching this show, I think CBS have a point. They have a point.
Yeah.
This is from Liz in Montgomery, Alabama. Do you like it down
Good
there?
place. Love it down there.
What about Alabama? Do you like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Craig and Jeff. Out of curiosity, I'm afraid I can't read this. This is from Rhonda in Charleston.
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Hey.
I love the name Rhonda. It reminds me of a car.
Help me, Rhonda.
Nope, not that one. Rhonda is from Rhonda in Charleston, who says, Dear Craig, how much is too much to pay for a good massage? Well, it depends on what the massage itself consists of, correct, Jeff?
That's correct.
Yeah, if it's just neck and shoulders, a couple of bucks. Neck, shoulders, torso, add a little more. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? All right, this is from Abigail in Cranston, Rhode Island. I don't know if you can tell, but Abigail's a fat pigeon.
No.
It says, Dear Craig, do you believe there are good witches too? Yeah!
The hell, man. The hell, man.
Do you think she got the wrong show by accident?
Who's the witch that turned her into a fat pigeon?
And finally, this is from Alonzo in Indianapolis, who says, Hi, Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat. What's up? Do any of you know any magic tricks? No. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. guest tonight is a very talented actress, very, very clever indeed. She stars in The Newsroom, which the second season premieres July the 14th on HBO, which is, that's premium cable, isn't it? Yeah. If you've got premium cable, you're not watching this show. Take a look at this. Emily Mortimer, everybody, Emily Mortimer. It's so lovely to see you. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
I know. I went. The researcher said it hadn't been for some time, and I said it was before I left Los Angeles, which was about 10 years ago. And she said, no, it was 3 years ago. So
yeah, no, we haven't been on the air 10 years.
Right.
We won't be on the air another 10 days, I don't think, after tonight.
But she warned me. Oh my God, it's there, the horse.
Yes, it's all right. It's perfectly friendly.
It's very disconcerting.
No, he's fine. He means well. Look, he's bowing to you.
Oh God, I feel like he's going to charge at me.
No, charging is extra.
She warned me about the horse and the robot.
Well, the robot's fine. It's
Where is the
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's just doing that. Now, you're still English, I see.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about Downton Abbey earlier on, and then Jeff and I were pretending to be English. Were we any good at it?
You were brilliant. You're brilliant at everything you do.
Oh, stop it.
I don't know whether I saw it, but I know that you were brilliant.
Well, you were right there.
I was just worrying about what I was going to say to you.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's all right. I tell you. Look, no. I won an award since you were here last.
What did you win an award for?
I don't know.
Your brilliant English accent.
Yes, that's right, possibly. Do you do accents in other shows and things?
Sometimes.
Really? What do
Yes.
you do? What's your favourite?
I can do a Russian accent.
Can you really?
Yes.
Can you speak Russian?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Go.
The accent, I can say, in a Russian accent, I can say, I had a boyfriend who was Russian, and all he could say in English was, hello, my name is Tony Dakota. I am an astronaut from Minnesota. And I fell madly in love with him. Of course.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yes.
But what do you want me to say something?
Well, what about, can you say
I can say
hello?
something very rude, lots of very rude.
No, you can't, unfortunately, because they're onto us with that. We used to say naughty words in other languages, and then we snuck a few out, and then they brought in interpreters and Google and all sorts. And,
All right, I'll say something.
But you speak Russian. Have you been to Russia?
Yes, I live there.
I love Russia. Where have you been to?
Moscow.
I've been there, yes. Did you see Lenin in his tomb?
Yes, I did. I saw
Doesn't
Lenin.
move much. I thought it would be. No, if this was here, they'd animatronic him a little bit so he'd wave or get up and go, hey.
I thought someone said, or it was in the guidebook or something, that someone had seen his ear fall off as they walked past.
Yes, I don't believe that though, do you?
I did, but I don't know. I mean, if you've been lying in a sort of mausoleum for 50 years, you would think your ear might fall off.
Well, I don't see. There's a big rumor, a conspiracy theory that it's not him at all.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's played by an actor.
A living actor?
Yes, an actor who comes in, he's like, morning, George, morning, Ted, and he comes in and he lies down and he's like... And then when they close at the end of the day, he gets up and goes home.
I wonder how much you get paid for that.
It's a living.
It'll do.
Have you ever been to St. Petersburg?
I have, very beautiful.
That's what a beautiful city. It's like
stunning.
It's like Paris, but
Yes, or Amsterdam, or all of those places.
Yes,
No, it's great.
Really very beautiful. I loved it there. Ooh.
Well, let's go.
I'm just remembering. That was very, very nice indeed. What were you doing there? Were you acting?
I was studying. Yes, I went as part of my degree. I went to study Russian in Moscow. I studied Russian and English at university, and then I went for a year to Moscow. But by then, I already had decided I wanted to be an actress, and so I went to the Moscow Arts Theatre and studied acting there. And I fell madly in love before I met the Russian guy that could only say, "My name is Tony Dakota. I'm an astronaut from Minnesota."
Yes.
I fell madly in love with the guy that was teaching me acting, who didn't notice that I was madly in love with him, and I didn't notice he was incredibly boring because he was so handsome. That.
I think that's happened to some women before you, actually. That
Yes,
they
and
thought someone was handsome and they thought that meant interesting as well.
Yes, it happened for many months. I thought he was so wonderful because he was so good looking. But then he came to my house with a lot of other people from the school, and we all got very, very drunk. And he took me out onto the balcony.
Uh-oh.
And I thought, my God, my moment has
Here we go.
come.
Yeah, yeah.
And he started sort of declaiming and looking at the moon and talking about the moon in a sort of romantic fashion. And I was standing behind him, and I was so drunk. And I suddenly realized I needed to be sick, but
You were pretty drunk.
but I didn't want to leave because I thought, I can't leave, this moment has come. And he's talking about the moon, and there he is. And so I was very quietly sick into my hands. And he kept going, but he was so delighted with himself that he didn't notice the girl behind him was vomiting quietly into her.
Did you?
No, I took it to the loo.
Oh, you took it away with you? Is it? Excuse me. That's lovely. What a lovely, enchanting, romantic story.
I'm sorry, I've lowered the tone.
No, it's fine. Listen, the newsroom's great. Jeff Daniels is in it. He's very funny, isn't he?
He's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's very funny. I mean, he's not funny in the show, obviously. Well,
He
a little bit
is.
funny in the show as
He
well.
was just funny on the clip.
Yeah, he was funny there. Yeah. But it's not. I don't think. I mean, he's very
Charismatic and
Yes.
slightly
Bonkers.
grumpy. Bit
grumpy. Is he
bonkers.
grumpy?
No, on the show.
Like if you were sick into your hands near Jeff Daniels, he'd be like, "What are you doing?"
He'd be very forgiving, I'm sure. But
Is there a phase in life that you go through where handsomeness is enough, but then you have to add to it? Like, you're attracted to a handsome young actor, but then later on you think, well, I'm going to need more than just being able to talk to the moon.
yes, I think so.
See, because I think for a lot of people, it's fine just to stay there, particularly the men who are talking to the moon. They never get past it. They're like, hello. It's rather fun.
But you've got it all. You're handsome and funny and very interesting and very clever and extremely successful.
Are you going to be sick or something? Don't do that. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Emily Mortimer. We'll be right back. I loved when I said to Emily, we were just talking, and then I said, we're back, and she said a word that you're not allowed to say.
I could say it in Russian. No, I can't.
Well, you could say it in Russian and they would bleep it in American, but I don't know what it is in Russian, so just go ahead and say it.
Well, it's too complicated.
What's that coming to go?
That's a whole phrase.
What's that coming to go?
But that's terrible. That's terrible. Does anybody know about that?
No.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of Ukrainian
No, there's not,
people.
because they'll beep it anyway,
Okay,
just
okay,
because,
okay.
so the Ukrainian people are like, why? We came here for freedom of speech. I don't know. They got some bug in their ass at the moment about me and my language.
Oh, they do?
Apparently.
Have you got a foul mouth?
I am a little bit cussy as a man.
I swear far too much.
I think it's quite a British thing, though. I think British people swear a lot.
Yes, and we use it as a term of, we use swearing as a kind of way of being affectionate with each other.
Right, but I'm an American now, so I can't do it anymore. Are you an American citizen now?
I am.
Ah, well, then you've got to
But
stop.
I only learned very recently, about 3 or 4 years ago, considering I've been here many years, from my mother-in-law, that I cannot say the word that we cannot say.
Don't even think it.
Well, because she said to me something like, what's this person like? And I said, well, they're very nice, but you couldn't say
that
That
word.
word in front
Yeah,
of
yeah.
me. She said, and I went, oh my God, I can't say that word in front of you. And she
Right,
said,
yeah.
"No,
But you know
absolutely
what word you can say is fanny. I know. Fanny's absolutely fine, right? Fanny is fine. Now, the thing is, fanny in Britain is
No.
like, oh, no. You mustn't say fanny. Well, you can say fanny as long as it's someone's name, but when you start saying what it is, you get a frosty reception.
Why did they love that?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, that's so it's, you know, you can say fanny. Did you ever see that?
You could say, I was talking to
Touch my
hair-
leg again. Touch my leg. Ah, there you go. Now pull my hair a little bit.
No! I was talking to my hairdresser, who is, a hairdresser a while ago, after I had this conversation with my mother-in-law about the conversation, and he's Scottish.
Right.
And he was saying, yeah, no, it's crazy. And in Scotland, particularly, it's a term of affection.
It actually is a term of affection.
And you
yes.
would say, I love you, you...
Absolutely. Yeah. But you say it here, they call the police. Yeah. Well, you know, different strokes for different folk. It's all right.
I know, it's all
works.
all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Love all the people.
No, but what I was telling... Oh, shall I...
No, tell me.
In the commercial break... Was it a commercial break?
Sure.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
He said, how are you enjoying being in America? And I was telling you this story about my little girl in the back of the car the other day who was singing along to a Disney song. Am I allowed to say Disney?
Yes, you can say Disney. Although it is a cuss word in certain parts of America.
Are they going to bleep it out?
No, they won't.
Anyway, and she was singing along to this, the theme tune from Sophia the Princess or something. Where
Right.
and I can't sing, but the words were something like, I can be anyone, and I can do anything, and I can see anyone, and I can be anything. And I was thinking, God, isn't that interesting? If you were a child in England singing that song, you'd sort of be shot. People,
Yeah, we would go.
people would
be anything. We'll see about that. Yeah.
People would be disgusted.
Yeah,
People would vomit into their hair.
I always thought if Billy Joel had been Scottish, right, he would have sang bottle of red, bottle of white. You think you're great, but you're bollocks. Does it hurt? Oh.
That's been bleeped.
Yes, I mean, well, they know it's, you know, it's something that rhymes with white.
Right.
So that's it. We're out of time. We're done.
Oh, good.
What do you mean, oh, good?
I don't mean that.
Oh! Emma the Mortimer, everybody. We'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059 or visit LLStickets.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very funny comedian, and that's what you want in a comedian. You don't want a comedian, like if he was to come on and I said, my next guest is a comedian, he's not that good, you wouldn't be impressed.
No, I don't want that.
Luckily, he's a very funny comedian. He's at the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal, July the 23rd through the 28th. Please welcome Barry Rothbart, everybody. Barry Rothbart.
It's my new thing. That's my new thing right there. I want to get something out of the way. I'm very successful. Which is why, when I go home from the airport, I take something called a super shuttle, also known as a shared ride van. And if you don't know what that is, a shared ride van is where a bunch of successful people get together in a van and just be successful all the way home, thinking about their success for about an hour and a half longer than it should take, in complete awkward silence. I feel like every time I get in a shared ride van, it's like I'm getting in a family van right after the father finished being abusive. I feel like a minute before I get in a shared ride van, as a dad is just like, shut up, Karen! Shut up! I hate you! I hate the kids! Hang on, someone's coming. and then an hour and a half. I got in trouble naked. Not for being naked, which is usually what happens, or someone's like, "You're being naked. This is the public library." No. I was naked, and I got in trouble. I was at a spa for the first time. It was a nude spa, and I walked out of the pool area into the locker room, and I was wet and naked, and apparently you're supposed to dry off first because the guy yelled at me, "Sir, stop what you're doing!" And I froze. And in that moment, I learned something about myself, because my gut reaction was to quickly cover my breasts. I learned something. I learned that number one, that's what I'm insecure about. And number two, in a time of crisis, I become a cartoony woman. A lot of people ask me, they're like, "Barry, are you going to have a future once you get older? Are you going to have a future in television?" And I say, yeah, because there's a guy out there who's named Larry King. They're like, "Are you going to get ugly when you get older?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Jewish." Larry King is my idol because Larry King is so old and Jewy that he basically looks like if a pastrami sandwich came to life and started speaking. Yeah. He does. He has a new show now. Yeah, he has a new show, and I can only expect that show to just be him interviewing other Jewish deli meat sandwiches. Yeah. We're in the studio. If you just joined us, we're here with corned beef. Corned beef. What do you want? Some mustard? Mustard? Oh, we got brisket. You got brisket here. What are you not a fan of the Obama administration? All right, let's take a caller. I live in New York, and I like being there because I get to see guys way too aggressively hitting on girls on the street. I like seeing that in public. I'm not the type of guy to do that. I'm not the type of guy to go up to a girl I don't know and start talking to her. I'm more the type of guy to stare down a girl until she feels the need to button her shirt one more button. And I saw this. I was on the street. This girl was walking in front of me. This guy approaches her. I could only describe this guy as probably owning every Fast and the Furious DVD. And he came up to her, and he goes like this. He goes, "Damn, girl, what you doing?" And she's like, "Excuse me?" And before she could finish, he goes, "Shut up!" And he walks away. And this was a Monday morning. That means you left the house to do that. And I was like, why? And then the only thing I think of was he was doing her a huge favor. Maybe what he was doing was instantly living out what would have happened if they dated. The 2-second preview. It's going to be lust, confusion, anger, leaving. Just saved you 2.5 years. Maybe he had this psychic ability to live out any situation he goes into instantly. Like he'd be like, "Hey, how do I work at T-Mobile?" And the guy's like, "Oh, here's an application." He's like, "Shut up, I didn't steal no cell phones!"
Yeah, you did. Good job, man.
Good to see you, buddy.